Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Arunagirishwara, Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Arunachaleshwara, Nithyananda, 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 Nityaniteshwara, Nithyananda, 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 Nitya Sadguru Nithyananda. श्रीमातृरूपेण नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द पाण्ड्य महादेवी नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द मीनाक्षी अवतारा नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द अर्धनारीश्वरा नित्यानन्द 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 नित्यनिधीश्वर नित्यानन्द 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 नित्य सद्गुरु नित्यानन्द करुणामयमूर्ति नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द कमलालय कीर्ति नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द आनन्द परशान्ति नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द आत्मालय कान्ति नित्यानन्द 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 नित्यनिधीश्वर नित्यानन्द 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 नित्य सद्गुरु नित्यानन्द हरिहर सागर नित्यानन्द अमृत शेखर नित्यानन्द द्वैताद्वैत नित्यानन्द त्रिगुणातीत नित्यानन्द 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 नित्यनिधीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्य सद्गुरु नित्यानन्द पूरण कारण आगमधारणा
Nithyanandam, welcome to all the participants, everyone, all the viewers, everyone who's joining us for today's Nithyananda Yoga. Let's all get settled as we're now going to be beginning with the Sadguru Vandanam. Bring your hands in front of the heart center in the Namaskara Mudra. Invoke Swamiji's presence here as we start. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Satgurum Tam Namami. The next is the chanting of the Shivamula mantra japa, invoking the presence of Paramashiva to land powerfully as we do the Nithyananda Yoga today. We will be chanting the Shivamula mantra japa 11 times. Please chant it internally within your inner space. We will be chanting it out loud such that all of you can follow along, and we'll be doing this japa 11 times. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 Namaha. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. The next is the Tattva Achamanam, the ritualistic cleansing of the body and mind to become a pure vessel to receive Paramashiva's energy. For this, you will need the Panchapatram and Uddharini, the traditional cup and spoon usually used in the Hindu rituals, filled with fresh water. Place your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, bending your index finger, slightly cupping your palm. Take an Uddharini of water, put it in the center of your palm, and sip the water that flows through the base of your palm 3 times along with the mantra Swadha. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Now wash your hand with the water from the Panchapatram. With the base of the right hand thumb, wipe your upper and lower lip twice from right to left. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hand. With the tips of the right hand, index, middle and ring finger joined together, touch above the upper lip, below your lower lip. Wash your hand. With the tips of the right hand, thumb and index finger, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With the tip of the right hand, thumb and ring finger join together, touch your right eye, right ear and left ear. Wash your hand. With the base of the right hand, thumb and little finger joined together, touch your navel center, right chest and left chest. And with all the fingers of your right hand joined together, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder and your heart center. So now, with that, let us do the sankalpa, creating our conscious intention for what it is we want to manifest through the Nithyananda Yoga today. So place your right hand over your left, clasping both your palms together, place it on top of your right thigh. Close your eyes and create a powerful intention to have a yogic body, perfect health, strong limbs, and ultimately to manifest the powers of Paramashiva in oneness with Paramashiva through the Nithyananda Yoga today. Om Mamopata Samasta Durita Kshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Adya Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshena Vishishtayam अस्यां शुभतिथौ पूर्ण आरोग्ययुक्त दृढगात्र यौगिकशरीरसिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिवशक्ति आविष्करणार्थं नित्यानन्दयोगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. Now please take an udharani of water, wash off your hands. Om apaupasprisya. Let's now get into our warm-up. You can all come up to a standing position. So before we enter into our yoga today, a quick disclaimer for everyone joining that all the practices and teachings during the yoga session are only for general health and wellness purposes. They are not to be taken for medical advice or used as a replacement for medical advice. If you have any pre-existing known health conditions, diseases, injuries, illnesses, please do consult with your medical health professional before doing the yoga, and also follow the advice that they have given you at all times. If during the yoga at any point you feel tired, you feel dizzy or sick, immediately please stop and only continue once you have recovered. And at all times during the yoga, be in listening with your body. Each person's body has different capacities. So you need to listen to your body to stay within the limits and capacities of your body, not to injure yourself. So with that, let us now enter into the warm-up. Starting with our right leg, lift your right leg, rotating the ankle in a clockwise motion 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Over to the left leg now. Rotate in the clockwise motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hands to your knees. Let's rotate our knees now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hands to the hips. Let's rotate our hips now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, let's twist our torso from side to side. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Let's twist from side to side now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next is our shoulders. So bring your hands to your shoulders, push your hands forward, bringing the elbows together in front of you and back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to be rotating our head in a circular motion. So start to rotate your neck, nice and long. Do not hurt yourself. Do it slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now let us do the skeleton dance. Take a moment to close your eyes. Start to visualize yourself as just pure bones, and from that visualization, shake your entire body intensely.
पांडुरंग जय विठ्ठले 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 पांडुरंग जय विठ्ठले 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 नित्य नारायण नित्यानंद नित्य नारायण नित्यानंद नित्य नारायण नित्यानंद नित्य नारायण
Deeply and slowly. And now we can all settle down. So with this, now we're going to be entering into the second part of the Chaturtiya Vinyasa Krama. The first asana is Vamashakhasana. This asana is from the Yogasana Jaina. Which says Vamashakhasana. So in this asana, you're going to be seated with one heel, with your right heel drawn in close to your perineum and your left foot resting comfortably in front. So lift your spine straight and interlace your fingers in front of your stomach in the Parashamudra. Here doing the Shanta Kumbhaka. Inhale and visualize the prana vayu being inside and outside of your body, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. With the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a strong branch extending from a stable trunk supported at the base, yet free to reach outward without strain. Feel steadiness at the root while the upper body remain open and responsive, able to adapt without losing support. Rest in the quality of Vamashakha, receptive strength and balanced extension where stability allows calm growth and composed flexibility. This is Vamashakhasana. The next asana is Vyakhyanasana from the Yoga Asana Jaina that says Vyakhya Asana. This asana, you're keeping your feet in the same position. Bring your left hand in front of your mouth, keeping the arm relaxed, and rest the right one on top of the right knee, with the index finger and thumb gently joined in the Bindu Mudra. Here, doing the Vaishnavi Mudra, holding the outer vision steady without blinking while the awareness remains inwardly absorbed. Do the Shanta Kumbhaka Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize knowledge flowing outward with clarity and restraint as if words arise only when understanding is complete. Feel the mind organized and precise, able to communicate truth without excess or confusion. Rest in the quality of Vyakhyana, clear transmission, where signal outweighs noise, speech is grounded in insight, and wisdom is shared calmly and responsibly. Next asana is Nivrityasana, free from afflictions pose, which comes from the Yoga Asana Jaina that says Sukhasanam samsthaya hasto vakshasi samhatya arihanta bhagavantam kayavan manobhi smaran sarvepsitani parityajet. In this asana, sit comfortably with your both legs crossed in a comfortable position. Bring your hands, palms together in front of your chest, one over the other. Here, doing the Vaishnavi Mudra, even though your vision is outwards, let your gaze be inward. The awareness inward, do the Shanta Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, clenching the perineum with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize Bhagavan, Paramashiva in your heart as radiant infinite light. Feel his presence as an eternal source of bliss, wisdom, and cosmic energy residing within you. Envision this divine energy filling your heart with peace, strength, and spiritual clarity. Let his grace flow through you, your entire being, connecting you deeply to the universal consciousness and empowering your journey towards enlightenment and divine realization. The next asana is Atmalinasana, self-merged pose from the Yoga Asana Jaina that says Atmalinasanam. Here, sit with one heel drawn close towards your perineum, the opposite foot resting comfortably in front. Bring your palms together in front of you, opening them such that they face your body. Lean your upper body forward, gently lowering your forehead onto your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize the sense of me dissolving inward as if awareness folds back into itself and rests at its source. Feel separation soften, no observer and observed, only quiet presence remaining. Rest in Atmalina, self-merged in self, where effort drops away and consciousness abides naturally whole and undivided. The next asana is Makarasana Dve, which is the crocodile pose 2 from the Yoga Nirnaya of Sundaradeva that says Makarasanam nama urasa bhumim sparsham shanaihi padau cha prishte utthapya makarakaram samacharet. In this asana, you're going to be laying on your belly with your feet extended hip width apart. Place your hands behind your head, elbows wide. Engage your back and glutes to lift your chest, head, arm, and thighs off the ground, hovering above the ground. Doing the Samavritti Kumbhaka, inhaling through the nose and exhaling evenly, maintaining a rhythmic breath. Do the Shambhavi Mudra, eyes open but gazing in, but awareness is inward. Mula Bandha, clenching the perineum. Gaze downwards in the Prithvi Drishti with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a crocodile resting calmly by a serene riverbank, embodying patience, strength, and deep stillness. Sense your breath flowing deeply and slowly like the rhythmic swell of water, nourishing your inner calm and clarity. Embrace the balance of strength and softness, the precision of movement and stillness, as your energy settles into deep tranquility and focused awareness. And relax. The next asana is Parvatasana Advai, the mountain pose 2. This asana also comes from the Yogasana Jaina that says Parvatasana. So here, in this asana, you're going to be sitting on your knees with your toes tucked under for support and your spine tall. Um, draw your Cross your arms in front of your chest, keeping your shoulders relaxed and chest open. Doing the Shambhavi Mudra Rechaka Kumbhaka, exhaling fully and holding the breath. Prolonged exhalations. Doing the Mula Bandha, grazing forward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a mountain, solid and moving and unaffected by weather passing around it. Feel weight settle down into the base of your spine while you raise naturally, creating quiet strength without effort. Rest in the quality of Parvata, endurance, stability, and calm presence that does not react, only remains. The next asana is Vrishabhasana Dve, the bull pose 2. This is from the Yogasara Sangraha that says, Kurparau stambhat kritva parshvanaikena samshrayet etat proktam maya devi vrishabhasanam uttamam sarvaroga vidartate proktam etan mahatmabhihi. This asana, you're going to kneel with your knees hip width apart. Gently lean to one side, lowering that elbow onto the floor beside the body, placing it firmly for support. Rest your opposite arm on the thigh at your side. Maintain a soft neck, and here, resting on one elbow, do the Shambhavi Mudra, Rechaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha, with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a powerful bull standing firm and steady on the earth beneath you. Feel its immense strength and grounded presence and unwavering determination. Like the bull, embody resilience, confidence, and steadfastness, ready to face any challenge with calm power. Feel vitality and abundance flowing through you, symbolizing growth, protection, and courage. And relax. The next asana is Virasana Trini, the hero pose 3, from the Yoga Karnika that says, Virasanam ekapadam madhyakesmin vinyase dur samsthitam itarasmin statha paschat Virasanam idam viduhu. In this asana, start seated with your legs uncrossed. Bring your left foot to the side of the left hip. Draw the right foot close to the groin, resting the toes lightly on the right thigh. Hands on your lap. Place your hands on the respective knees. Keep your spine straight doing the Shambhavi Mudra Rechaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze towards your third eye with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself seated like a hero after a victorious journey, firmly grounded with legs strong, supportive beneath you. Imagine your spine lengthening upward like a proud warrior, stance chest open and radiant as you breathe steadily. Feel your body glowing with inner courage, calm confidence, and centered balance, embodying the noble spirit and resilience of a hero ready to face life with bravery and grace. The next asana is Chatushkonasana, the four-angle pose from the Yogasana Jaina that says Chatushkonasanam. Now keep your right knee bent, sitting on top of your right foot. Bend your left leg, threading your left arm underneath the left ankle. Drawing the sole of the foot towards your chest, keep your spine long, reach your right arm up over your head, bringing it down to meet the left hand, holding it near your left ear. Do the Shambhavi Mudra Rechaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, gaze downward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham as you visualize yourself stable and clear from every direction, like a structure supported evenly at all four corners. Feel strength distributed through the body without collapse or over effort, each angle contributing to balance rather than strain. Rest in the quality of Chatushkona, integrated strength, adaptability, and confidence that remains steady no matter how forces pull from different sides. and relax. The next asana is Vama Bhujasana, the left arm pose. This is from the Yogasana Jainas. It says Vama Bhujasana. In this asana, you're going to be sitting with your right heel towards the groin while the left heel raises. Lean your torso down away, lifting your right elbow to the ground outside of your right hip, and keep your left palm on the left thigh. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, Shambhavi Mudra Mula Bandha, gazing downwards with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you visualize yourself resting with full trust, as if leaning into the support of a strong, reliable arm that will not give way. Feel the mind soften and the need to hold yourself up dissolve, allowing awareness to settle into quiet receptivity. Rest in the quality of Vamabhuja, knowing when to relax effort, receive support, and remain grounded and clear without resistance. Okay. The next asana is Shwasagatyasana, the breath movement pose from the Yogasana Jaina that says Shwasagatyasana. Now, sit with your right foot flat on the ground and the spine upright. Lift the left foot, place it on top of the right foot. Wrap your forearms around the raised knee, holding onto the opposite elbows. To the Rechaka Kumbhaka, clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha, gaze downward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize breath and movement becoming one continuous action. No separation between inhale, balance, effort, and stillness. Feel each breath directly guide stability and control. Tightening focus as distractions drop away. Rest in Shwashagati. Movement ruled by breath where clarity, precision, and calm coordination replaces hesitation or excess effort. The next asana is Vrishabhasana Dve Parshvantare, the bull pose 2 repeated on the other side. From the Yogasara Sangraha that says Purparau stambhat kritva parshvanekena samshrayet etat proktam maya devi Vrishabhasanam uttamam. So now sit on your toes with your knees hip width apart, lifting onto the toes. Now bringing your left hand onto the ground and your right hand on the right hip, doing the Rechaka Kumbhaka, the Mula Bandha, Shambhavi Mudra, gazing forward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you visualize yourself as a powerful bull standing firm and steady on the earth beneath you, feel its immense strength, ground its presence, unwavering determination coursing through your own body. Embody resilience, confidence, and steadfastness, ready to face any challenge with calm power. The energy of vitality and fertile abundance flowing through you, symbolizing growth, protection, and courage. In Vrishabhasana Dve. Now relax. The next asana is Virasana Trini on the other side from the Yoga Kamika that says Virasanam Ekapadam Madhyakesmin Vinyasyetur Samsthitam Itarasmin Statha Paschad Virasanam Idam Viduhu. So in this asana, you're going to be sitting with your right foot outside the left hip and bring the left foot towards the right thigh, resting the toes on the thigh. Keep your hands on the respective knees doing the Shambhavi Mudra, Rechaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, gaze towards your third eye. Please sit upon the right foot. Visualize yourself seated like a hero after a victorious journey, firmly grounded with legs strong and supported beneath you. Imagine your spine lengthening upward like a proud warrior stands, chest open and radiant as you breathe steadily. Feel your body glowing with inner courage, calm confidence, and centered balance, embodying the noble spirit and resilience of a hero ready to face life with bravery and grace. The next asana is Chatushkonasana, the four-angle pose on the other side from the Yogasana Jaina that says Chatushkonasana. Now, sit with your left heel outside of the right hip, sitting on the right foot. Sitting on the left foot. Raise your your right foot into your right hand and bring the left hand behind your back. Hold on to it beside your right ear, holding both your hands together. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka Mula Bandha. Gaze downward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself stable and clear from every direction like a structure supported evenly at all four corners. Feel strength distributed through the body without collapse or over effort, each angle contributing to balance rather than strain. Rest in the quality of Chatushkona, integrated strength, adaptability, and confidence that remains steady no matter how forces pull you from different sides. And relax. The next asana is Dakshina Bhujasana, the right arm pose, which comes from the Yogasana Jaina that says Dakshina Bhujasana. Now, in this asana, you're going to be sitting with your right heel drawn in towards the groin with the right foot on top of the left foot on top of the right. Now lean your torso down. Sitting on your left leg in front, bring your right leg on top. Lean your left arm down towards the ground, resting it on your head, and the right hand comes to the right hip on the right thigh. Here, do the Shambhavi Mudra, Rechaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze downward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself resting with full trust as if leaning into the support of a strong, reliable arm that will not give way. Feel the mind soften and the need to hold yourself up dissolve, allowing awareness to settle into quiet receptivity. Rest in the quality of Dakshina Bhuja, knowing when to relax effort, receive support, maintain grounded and clear without resistance. And relax. The next asana is Swasagatyasana on the other side from the Yogasana Jaina that says Swasagatyasana. In this position, keep your left leg flat with the right leg raised, the right foot on top of the left. As you hold on to the opposite forearms, do the Shambhavi Mudra, gazing inward even though your eyes are open. The Rechaka Kumbhaka, prolonged exhalations. Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum. Gaze downward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize breath and movement becoming one, continuous action, no separation between inhale, balance, effort, and stillness. Feel each breath directly guide stability and control, tightening focus as distractions drop away. Rest in Swasagati, movement ruled by breath where clarity, precision and calm coordination replace hesitation or excess effort. And relax. The next asana is Mukta Padmasana, the liberated lotus pose from the Yoga Karnika that says Mukta Padmasanam Kritva Uttanam Shayanam Charet Kurpara Abhyam Shiro Veshtya Matsyasanam Turogahit. In this asana, you're going to bring both your feet onto the opposite thighs in Padmasana, leaning back onto your elbows, placing your upper back and the crown of your head onto the ground as you arch your back. Doing the Prana Mudra, holding onto your toes with your index and middle fingers. Do the Kevala Kumbhaka, allowing your breath to pause naturally and observe your breath. Do the Mula Bandha, firmly contracting the muscles of the pelvic floor, doing the Nasagra Drishi, gazing to your nose, with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a lotus flower fully bloomed, risen above the muddy waters, symbolizing liberation from worldly attachments and limitations. Feel you being open and radiant, blossoming with pure, beautiful, expansive energy, rooted in profound spiritual freedom. Embody the journey from murky origins to enlightened clarity, where your heart and mind are free to embrace boundless peace and bliss. In Mukta Padmasana. Relax now. The next asana is Samanasana Dve, the equalizing pose 2. From the Yogasana Jaina that says Samanasana. Now, sit in Padmasana. Continue to keep your legs in the same position. Lengthen your spine, interlace your fingers behind your back, drawing your shoulders behind towards each other. Lean your body forward, bringing your forehead to the ground while your arms remain extended behind you in the Parashamudra. Fingers interlocked. Do the Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, inner currents leveling out as if uneven waves of energy are settling into a steady, balanced flow. Feel prana redistribute evenly through the body, smoothing excess and filling deficiency until nothing dominates or lacks. Rest in samana, inner equilibrium, where effort and surrender, activity and stillness come into a quiet, stable alignment. Samanasana Dve. Relax. The next asana is Trikonasana Dve, triangle pose 2 from the Yogasana Jaina that says योगजैन हस्तलिखितपुस्तकस्य प्रथापत्रे सप्तदशश्चित्रे त्रिकोणासनं प्रकाशितम्. Now in this asana, bring your right foot onto the ground in front of the left thigh while the left leg extends outwards. Here, touching the ground outside of the hip, bring your hands to your stomach, one resting over the other in the Samputa Mudra. Do the Jivachala Kumbhaka. Clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha, gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, visualizing yourself as a channel to the infinite cosmos while the body remains grounded into Mother Earth, legs forming a wide, steady base like the 3 points of a sacred triangle, radiating stability and balance. As your chest opens, imagine golden light pouring through your heart, expanding outward in all directions. Feel yourself as the union of sky, earth, and self, perfectly balanced in Paramashiva's cosmic geometry. The next asana is Panditasana, the scholar pose from the Yogasana Jaina that says Panditasana. So now in this asana, bring your right foot onto the left thigh and your left foot resting downwards. Rest your hands gently on your thighs, forming the Bindu Mudra by touching the index finger and thumb together on each hand. Keep your chest open, shoulders relaxed, doing the Jivachala Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum. Gaze forward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize and imbibe the mind of a true scholar, clear, discerning, and unhurried, able to see what matters without getting lost in excess information. Feel attention settle into quiet intelligence where understanding arises from direct perception rather than overthinking. Rest in the quality of Pandita, steady discrimination, humility, and calm wisdom that remains grounded and precise. The next asana is Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose, which comes from the Yoga Nirnaya of Sundaradeva that says, Janu Shirshasana nama ekapadam prasarya cha aparam januni nyasya shirasa janu sprashedyada. Here, sit with your right leg extended forward, bending the left knee close towards the perineum, sitting on top of the left knee. Reach forward to grasp the big toe of the extended leg with your respective hand, keeping your arms straight. Lean forward and down as much as you can. In the Shambhavi Mudra, Jiva Charaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. With gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as Lord Ganesha, calm, wise, and humble. Imagine bowing gently with your forehead close to your knee, surrendering to divine wisdom and guidance. Feel the peaceful strength within you, clearing obstacles and opening pathways in Janu Shirshasana. And relax. The next is Yantrakara Asana, mystical yantra pose. This asana comes from the Yoga Karnika that states Yantrakara asanam nama hastapadabhyam bhumim sprishan konatrayamadhishtaya yantrarachanami vadharayet. Now in this asana, bringing your left heel towards the perineum, hold the outside of your right leg and extend your leg upwards, straightening the knee. Place the right hand down, holding with the left foot onto your right ankle. Stretch your leg up straight, placing the right hand down onto the ground. And do the Shambhavi Mudra, Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha, gazing towards your side with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you visualize yourself embodying the yantra's precise geometry, aligning with its cosmic harmony, see your form as a sacred diagram, radiating the focus, clarity, and balance that permeates universal design. Contemplate the deep resonance and profound connection to unseen forces that stabilize and empower your life. And relax. The next asana is Ardha Bhujasana, the half arm pose from the Yogasana Jaina that says Ardha Bhujasana. Now in this asana, sit with your left heel towards your perineum. Lift your right leg, guiding it over the right shoulder, bending the knee comfortably. Bring your right arm underneath the bent right leg, placing your right arm behind your neck and keeping your left hand on the ground beside you for balance. Here do Shambhavi Mudra, Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha, gaze forward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself holding power close to the body, controlled, contained, and deliberate rather than scattered. Feel strength concentrated through one side, teaching precision, restraint, and intelligent use of force instead of excess effort. Rest in the quality of Ardha Bhuja, partial expression with full awareness, where mastery comes from control, balance, and knowing exactly how much to use. And relax. The next asana is Dakshina Pada Mastakasana, right foot on head pose. From the Yogasana Jaina that says Dakshina Pada Mastakasana. So now, in this asana, sit with your left heel drawn towards your perineum for a steady base. Lift your right leg, guiding it over the right shoulder, and bring the right foot behind your neck, opening your hip. Do the Namaskara Mudra in front of your chest, doing the Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, gazing towards the right side with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize discipline placed above impulse as if the foot over the head represents mastery over instinct and habit. Feel humility and control settle in where effort is surrendered to balance and composure rather than force. Rest in the quality of dakshina, right action and right direction, where clarity, devotion, and inner order guide the body and mind together. And relax. The next asana is Udasinatasana, detached equanimity pose from the Yoga Jaina that says Padama Kuncha Samyak Sthitva Sukhasane Sve Janunor Urdhvam Urdhvamam Sakurparau Samsthapya Karatale Shirah Datte. Now sit in a comfortable cross-leg position, bringing your right hand and bringing your elbow, resting the side of your face onto your right palm, bring the left hand onto the left knee. Remaining still, keep your eyes open with awareness inwards in the Shambhavi Mudra. Do the Jivachalaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze forward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham as you visualize your true self, not as the body but as a conscious, luminous point of energy, the Paramanu, located near the heart. See karma dissolving, visualize your soul becoming brighter, lighter, and more radiant, moving closer to its innate state of perfect knowledge and bliss. And relax. The next asana is Trikonasana Dve on the other side. From the Yogasana Jaina that says Yoga Jaina Hastalikhita Pustakasya Prathapatre Saptadashaschitre Trikonasanam Prakashitam. Now in this asana now, you're going to be bringing your right knee towards the perineum. Bring your left knee in towards the perineum with the right leg out of the right hip. Bringing your hands to your stomach, one resting over the other in the Samputa Mudra. Do the Mula Bandha, Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a channel to the infinite cosmos while the body remains grounded into Mother Earth. Your legs form a wide, steady base, like 3 points of a sacred triangle radiating stability and balance. As your chest opens, imagine golden light pouring through your heart, expanding outwards in all directions. Feel yourself as a union of sky, earth, and the self, perfectly balanced in Paramashiva's cosmic geometry. And relax. The next asana is Panditasana on the other side. From the Yogasana Jaina that says Panditasana. In this asana, keep your left foot in front on top of the right thigh while you sit on top of the right heel. Here, bring your hands into the Bindu Mudra, resting on the respective knees as you do the Jivachalaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze forward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize and imbibe the mind of a true scholar, clear, discerning, and unhurried, able to see what matters without getting lost in excess information. Feel attention settle into quiet intelligence where understanding arises from direct perception rather than overthinking. Rest in the quality of Pandita, steady discrimination, humility, and calm wisdom that remains grounded and precise. From here, entering into Janu Shirshasana on the other side, head to knee pose. This asana comes from the Yoga Nirnaya of Sundaradeva that says Janu Shirshasanam Nama Ekapadam Prasarya Cha Aparam Janu Yasya Shirasa Janu Sprushedyada. Stretch your left leg forward, sitting on your right heel. Bring your hands forward and down, holding on to the extended leg. Forehead to the knee, do the Jivacharaka Kumbhaka, Shambhavi Mudra, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze towards your nose with the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself focused and serene, drawing inward in the head to knee pose. See your spine's flexibility awaken. Internal organs massaged and a vital energy along your whole body being stimulated. Feel a sense of release and renewal as tension dissolves, inviting clarity, vitality, and deep inner harmony to flow within you. And relax. Next asana is Yantrakarasana on the other side. From the Yoga Karnika that says Yantrakarāsanam Nama Hastapadabhyam Bhumim Sprishan Konatrayam Adhishtaya Yantra Rachanam Iva Dharayet. Now over here, bringing your right heel towards the perineum with your right hand, hold on to the left ankle. Keeping the left hand on the ground, straighten the left leg up towards the side. Gaze towards the side, doing the Shambhavi Mudra, Jiva Charaka Kumbhaka Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself embodying the yantra's precise geometry, aligning with its cosmic harmony. See your form as a sacred diagram, radiating the focus, clarity, and balance that permeates universal design. Contemplate the deep resonance and profound connection to unseen forces that stabilize and empower your life. And relax. The next asana is Ardha Bhujasana, the half arm pose from the Yogasana Jaina that says Ardha Bhujasana. Here you're going to be bringing your left leg inside of your left arm and bring your left hand towards the neck, keeping your right hand on the ground for balance. Keep your right foot in towards your perineum. Doing the Shambhavi Mudra, Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. As you gaze forward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, visualize yourself holding power close to the body, control, contained, and deliberate rather than scattered. Feel strength concentrated through one side, teaching precision, restraint, and intelligent use of force instead of excess effort. Rest in the quality of Ardha Bhuja, partial expression with full awareness, where mastery comes from control, balance, and knowing exactly how much to use. Next is Vamapada Mastakasana, left foot on head pose from the Yogasana Jaina that says Vamapada Mastakasana. Now, you're going to be bringing your left leg over your neck and the palms together in front of you while the right foot is in front of your perineum. Gaze towards the side. Doing the Namaskara Mudra and the Jivacharaka Kumbhaka Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize discipline place above impulse as if the foot over the head represents master over instinct and habit. Feel humility and control settle in where effort is surrendered to balance and composure rather than force. Rest in the quality of Vama, where clarity, devotion, and inner order guide the body and mind together. And relax. The next asana is Udasinatasana on the other side. From the Yogasana Jaina that says Padama Akunchasyam Samyak Sthitva Sukhasane Sve Januno Arudhvamastakar Purparo Samsthapya Karatale Shirah Datte. Now sit in a comfortable cross-leg position, bringing your left hand onto the left thigh, resting your elbow onto your left hand, bring your right hand on top of the right knee. Doing the Shambhavi Mudra, Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize your true self not as the body but as a conscious, luminous point of energy located near the heart. See karma dissolving. Visualize your soul becoming brighter, lighter, more radiant, moving closer to its inner state, innate state of perfect knowledge and bliss. And relax. The next asana is Hastasana Dve, hand pose 2. This asana comes from the Yogasana Jaina that says Hastasana. In this asana, you're going to be bringing both your legs upward, resting behind your head, keeping the soles of the feet separated rather than touching. Bring your palms to the ground in front of you and balance over there. Doing the Shambhavi Mudra, Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha, gaze towards your third eye with the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize your hands as instruments of control and precision capable of stabilizing even the most demanding situations. Feel all effort root through clear intention rather than strain, as if action itself becomes intelligent and measured. Rest on the quality of hasta, skillful action where balance is maintained through deliberate control, steady awareness, and calm authority. Next asana is Sagara Gandhasana, the ocean of fragrance pose. From the Naradiya Samhita that says Sagara Gandhasana. In this asana, you're going to be bringing one leg over the head, crossing it behind to the back of the opposite side, and repeat this with the other leg. Bring the fists in front of your perineum, stacking one above the other. Shambhavi Mudra, Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, gazing to your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself drawing inward as if layers of identity are being folded and set aside. Breath gathers close to the center, warming and stabilizing the core. With each retention, feel the attention disengage from outward roles and judgments. The body holds itself without excess, and within this containment, dignity arises naturally, unannounced, unchallenged, and complete. And relax. The next asana is Sthira Gudapa the Shirshasanam. Steady buttocks, foot, head pose. From the Yogasana Jaina that says Sthiraguda Pada Shirasanam. Here, bring both your feet carefully behind your head, balance that, and once your legs are secure, lift your hands together in the Namaskara Mudra. Doing the Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashoham, gaze forward. Visualize absolute steadiness in an extreme position where control overrides instability. Nothing feels rushed or chaotic. Feel the center of gravity lock in, teaching you to remain calm and balanced even when the body is challenged. Rest in the quality of sthira, unshakable composure where discipline, humility, and inner authority stay intact regardless of intensity. Next asana is Himalaya Asana, the Himalaya pose from the Naradiya Samhita that says Himalaya Asana. Now be in a seated position, bending your knees such that it's flat on the ground. Wrap your arms underneath the knee joints and place the hands on top of your head, lifting your feet off the ground. Here, this is the Himalaya Asana. Do the Shirasi Mudra, hands resting on the head, Jivachala Kukumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. As you gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a maintaining mass lifting effortlessly from the earth. Immense weight gathers inward, compact and unified, yet nothing strains. The core ignites like subterranean fires, supporting the lift without collapse. Awareness remains forward and unmoving. Like a summit above passing clouds in this held ascent, strength is vast, silent, and immovable, enduring without effort, elevated without tension. And relax. The next asana is the Tanukubjasana, slender crooked pose. This asana comes from the Naradiya Samhita that says Tanukubjasana. Now, in this asana, you're going to sit with your knees raised, feet flat on the ground, wrapping your arms underneath the knee joints, holding on to the opposite elbows. Do the Shambhavi Mudra, Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze forward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize your body slender and contained, drawing strength inward. The gentle curve holds you securely, neither collapsing nor resisting. Breath circulates powerfully within this compact space, distributing energy evenly through spine and limbs. Awareness remains upright and clear amid the bend. Strength endures quietly, stable through yielding integrity. The next is Viravankasana, the hero bend pose. from the Naradiya Samhita that says Viravankasana. So for this asana, you're going to sit with your thighs together, lift your legs up off the ground vertically and bring your hands behind your knee joints. Try to extend your legs as straight as possible. Doing the Shambhavi Mudra, Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Moola Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize embodying the hero composed under pressure, legs rise on gathered inner strength, not force. Core shield spine steadily, holding form intact. Breath flows powerfully through the center, distributing effort evenly. Awareness stays upright, calm amid strain. Courage shines as precise endurance and unwavering resolve. Viravankasana and relax. The next asana is Parvati Asana Dve. Parvati pose 2 from the Yoga Chintamani that says Dvau padau melayitva tu gudagre cha prithaknyased bhumau tadudhvam cha karau samputitau sthapayet tataha. Here, sit comfortably with the soles of your bring your feet together in front of you, separating the heels of the feet, keeping the toes alone together in front of you. Wrap your left hand around the right hand fingers and tuck your left hand thumb into the right hand. Close your palms together, keeping the right hand thumb upwards, representing a Shivalinga in the Samputa Mudra. Doing the Jivachalaka Kumbhaka, rest this in front of your stomach. Doing the Mahamudra Bandha, clench your perineum, suck in your stomach, bring your chin to the chest, gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize Goddess Parvati's gentle strength and unwavering devotion. Embrace her qualities of patience, compassion, and inner resilience. Let your heart open with loving kindness and your spirit glow with graceful determination, ready to nurture and transform both yourself and the world around you. And relax. The next asana is Apana Gamanasana, the Apana movement pose. From the Yogasana Jaina that says Apana Gamanasana. So now sit in Padmasana, each foot on the opposite thigh. Bring your hand into the Samputa Mudra, clasping one over the other. Place it on your lap. As you do the Jivachala Kumbhaka, clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha. Gaze forward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize energy moving downward in a smooth, uninterrupted flow like a river returning calmly to the earth. Feel heaviness, waste, and mental clutter release. Drain away without effort. Rest in the quality of apana in motion, grounded, cleansing and stabilizing, leaving the body clear and the mind settled to center, deeply rooted. Apana Gamanasana. Next is Sthira Sukhasana, the balanced pose from the Yoga Chintamani that says Parshyagраpadabhyam dvayo vakinchatayo Anyonya yena avasthasya sthiryam sukham cha jayate sthiram sukham asanamiti. Now, bend both your legs inwards, pressing both the heels against your perineum. Keep your spine upright, body evenly balanced, hands resting on top of the respective knees in the Yoni Mudra. Join the ring finger above the extended middle finger, touching the thumb tips together, drawing the awareness inward. From this is the Shanta, here do the Shanta Kumbhaka. Visualize prana being inside and outside of the body, contracting your perineum in the Moola Bandha. Gaze forward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself settled in unwavering stability, deeply supported by the steady presence of Swamiji. Feel his divine energy grounding and uplifting you, infusing your posture with profound strength, calm resilience, and unshakable balance. This is the this is the Sthira Sukhasana. The next asana is Simhasana Trini, the Purvanga version of it, from the Trulk hold that says Chakrabandhe Padatale Samameva Samyojayet Gupte Deshe Hastadvayam Dridamadaya Shighram Purayet. Now sit in a low squat, keeping the soles of your feet evenly placed. Place your both palms firmly around the lower abdomen. Lift your hips off the ground in a low squat, spreading your arms wide apart, open. Here, do the Vaishnavi Mudra. Even though your eyes are open, keep your gaze inwards. Do the Jivachalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, gaze towards your nose. With the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, visualize yourself as a majestic, bold lion with commanding presence and fierce courage, radiating strength and leadership, unwavering self-assurance. Feel the fearless energy awaken within you, empowering your mind and heart to face every challenge with confidence and dignity. And relax. This is the preliminary version of the pose. Next, Simhasana Trini, the lion pose 3. From the trill core that says Chakra Bandhe Padatale Samam Samyojya Grihas Guhyasthane Hasta Yugmam Dridham Nidhaya Shighram Purayet. From this, now you're going to be in the same position as last time, but from here, you're going to bring your weight onto your toes instead of your heels. Doing the Vaishnavi Mudra, Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha, gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham as you visualize yourself as a majestic bold lion with commanding presence and fierce courage. The lion radiating strength and leadership and wavering self-assurance. Feel the fearless energy awaken within you, empowering your mind and heart to face every challenge with confidence and dignity. Okay? From here, moving on to the next asana, which is Gurudhrasana, the vulture pose but Purvanga, the preliminary version from the trill core that says Uru Prishthamarge Hastadvayam Nitva Katyagre Dradhataya Vadva Samyojya. Now start being in a low squat, feet close together. Balance with your sitting bones just above the ground. Wrap your arms around your sitting bones from the outside, clasping your hands together behind you. Keep your chest lifted and spine long. Gazing forward with the Vaishnavi Mudra, Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize a wise vulture soaring high above, embodying keen perception, spiritual insight. Imbibe the vulture's patient observation and soaring vision, symbolizing renewal, cleansing, and ability to rise above challenges with clarity. Feel this elevated wisdom and resourcefulness flowing within you, guiding you to see beyond the surface and embrace transformation with calm strength. The next asana is Bhutayasana, the elemental pose, which from the Naradiya Samhita says Bhutayasana. So now sitting in a deep squat with your feet together, heels touching the perineum. Wrap your arms around your legs, reaching around your back to clasp your hands behind you. Forehead downwards. Do the Parashamudra, hands clasped, Jiva Chulaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, gazing towards your nose. Doing the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashoham. As you visualize your body gathering into the elemental core of existence, earth supports as weight settles downward. The mind draws movement inward, unifying forces. Breath circulates powerfully, activating heat and vitality. Sensations anchor awareness in the present, stable, cohesive, and fully embodied. And relax. The next asana is Grihidrasana, the vulture pose from the trill core that says व्योम्नि तिष्ठति चक्रबन्धे कटिम् उत्क्षिप्य जानुपृष्ठे निवेशयेत् गुल्फ्यौ पृष्ठे हस्तद्वन्द्वं बन्धिनीयात् योगबन्धधृत्. So sitting in the low squat, feet almost together, balancing, spine lifted and strong, gaze forward with the Vaishnavi Mudra, doing the Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you visualize yourself as a powerful vulture with an acidic core that cleanses and transforms all impurities, neutralizing what others cannot endure. Envision soaring effortlessly across vast skies, conserving energy while covering great distances. Contemplate resilience, purification, and the strength to thrive through most challenging conditions. And relax. The next asana is Simhasana Trini Uttaranga, the progression of the lion pose 3. From the trill core that says Pada Dvayana Hasta Prishtam Dridam Nipidyet Swashiro Shvasa Nirodha Visargau Sattavarnam Samasharet. So here you're coming to a squat position, keeping your toes upwards, bending your hands from inside your feet flat, palm down on the ground between your thighs, chest lifted, spine long. Here, do the Vaishnavi Mudra, Jivachalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha with the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a growing, determined lion, discovering the power of your voice and presence as you evolve. Each challenge you face strengthens your courage, awakens a deeper sense of leadership. Feel yourself steadily evolving into a majestic, self-assured lion, embodying fearless confidence and wisdom that inspires those around you. The next asana is Muktayasana, the liberated pose. From the Naradiya Samhita that says Muktayasana. Now in a kneeling position, bringing your sitting bones down, spreading your legs wide apart with the knees in front of you, forming a 90-degree angle at the knees with the shins parallel in front of you. Trying to bring your feet completely outwards with the knees inwards and trying to rest onto the ground. Doing the Jivachalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha with the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Bring your hands together in front of you, in front of your stomach. As you visualize your body settling into a spacious, grounded freedom, knees and shins support fully, creating a stable foundation, inviting release. Hips open as tension dissolves gradually without force. Spine rises calmly, maintaining clarity. Breath moves powerfully, circulating energy through open pathways. Awareness stays steady, unhurried. Balanced openness brings liberation. Case within structure, quietly expansive. Relax. The next asana is Trikonasana Trini, triangle pose 3. From the Yogasana Jaina that says Trikonasana. Now with your knees, you're sitting on your heels, spread your knees wide apart, bringing your ankles wide as well to the fullest comfortable distance. Upper body is vertical, lengthen your spine, lifting your chest, bringing your hands together in the Namaskara Mudra in front of your chest. Do the Jivachalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha with the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, visualizing yourself supported by 3 clear points, forming a stable triangle cannot collapse. Feel balance arise from equal distribution rather than force, where grounding, effort, and awareness work together. Rest in the quality of Trikona, clarity to structure, stability through balance, and confidence that comes from being well aligned at the base. And relax. The next asana is Saraswati Asana, the goddess of learning pose from the Naradiya Samhita that says Saraswati Asana. Now over here, keep your legs extended in front of you. Flex your toes towards you, lengthen your spine and hold on to your feet or your shins and try to bring your forehead down with your hands in the prana mudra with the index finger and middle finger holding on to the toes. Do the Jivachalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, gaze towards your nose with the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you visualize Goddess Saraswati's unique gifts, flowing wisdom, pure eloquence, and creative insight arising through steady receptivity, refining perception into luminous clarity, Havina resonates with harmonious knowledge, dissolving ignorance, lotus-born purity, elevates speech, unveiling profound truth. In Saraswati Asana. And relax. The next asana is Asthipavasana, skull purifying pose. Knees wide. Lean your forehead down to the ground, extending your arms out to the side above your respective knees. Doing the Vaishnavi Mudra, Jivachalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, gaze towards your nose with a japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you visualize deep surrender, emptying excess weight onto the ground, awareness settles into skeletal core for stability. Breath retention circulates prana through the limbs and bones, washing fatigue and rigidity. Mind quiets and held support. Purification brings clarity, lightness, and enduring steadiness. In Asthipavasana. And relax. Next asana is Kurmasanam Chatwari, the tortoise pose from the Malla Purana that says Karumasanam api shreshtham Durdurasanam uchyate Gajasanam samuddishtam Tatordhasanam uchyate. Here, keep your legs extended straight out wide, knees locked, angle comfortably to the sides, hinge forward at your hips, lowering your chest to the ground, extend your arms straight out to the sides beneath your thighs, palms facing down, pressing your body down towards the ground, doing the Vaishnavi Mudra, Jivachalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, gaze towards your nose with the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Over here, visualize yourself as a serene sea turtle gliding effortlessly through the vast ocean. Feel your calm, steady movements navigating deep currents with ancient wisdom and profound patience. Sense the resilience in your shell, a protective home that carries you safely through life's journey. Embrace the quiet strength and steady determination that helps you flow with grace while honoring your roots and inner guidance. Karmasana and relax. The next asana is Jalakasana Purvanga, spider pose preliminary from the Trul Core that says Nitamba Adhaprishte Bhujau Nivesha Prasarya Padangushthayoraitam Kanthena Samyak Kuryat. So here you're going to sit with your legs extended out wide and hinge forward from your hips onto the ground, extending your arms backward underneath your thighs, palms facing down. Here do the Vaishnavi Mudra, Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, gazing to your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a silent spider weaving a delicate web at dawn. Each thread is spun with precision and care, symbolizing your ability to create order and meaning from complexity. Feel your creativity and patience grow steady within you as you shape your world with thoughtful intention. In Jalakasana Purvanga. And raise up. The next asana is Jalakasana, the spider pose from Trulkhor, which says Chakrabandhe hastadvayam janaprishthe kithe niveshya bhumo prasaritangas shwasenodaram vyadhaya pravishet. Now bring your feet together in front of you, the knees out wide, arms extended straight out to the sides with the palms facing down. Do the Jivachala Kukumbhaka Mula Bandha with the Japa Om Nityananda Parameshvoham. Visualize yourself as a wise spider patiently waiting at the center of your intricate web. With calm vigilance and heightened awareness, you sense every movement and opportunity around you. Embrace your power to navigate challenges with resilience and to manifest your desires through focused energy. In Jalakasana. And relax. The next asana is Jalakasana Uttaranga, the spider pose in progression. This asana comes from the Trul Core that says Gulphasam Dishav Hastadvayam Adhaya Griva Prishthe Dridam Bandhyanita Shunya Kakumbham Saptakritva Sapnyamatata Bhavet. So your hands are underneath the knees, feet together in front of you, knees outward. Wrap your arms around the calves, holding on to your respective shins, pulling yourself down. Do the Vaishnavi Mudra, Jiva, Chalaka, Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, gazing towards your nose with a japa, Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Visualize yourself as a mystical spider spinning luminous threads under a moonlit sky. Your web connects unseen realms, weaving together dreams and realities. Feel your intuitive wisdom and spiritual insight expanding as you gracefully balance creation and transformation in every moment. Jalakasana Uttaranga. And relax. The next asana is Buddhayasana, the awakened pose from the Naradiya Samhita that says Buddhayasana. This asana, you're going to keep your feet together with the soles of the feet together, knees at the side. Hinge forward, lowering your chest down. Bring your hands underneath your thighs, bringing your hands around your ankles, holding on to the respective ankles. Vaishnavi Mudra, Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha. Gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshoham. Visualize awareness spreading evenly through the body as you settle into complete release with retention. Feel energy flow through all limbs, dissolving effort, quietening internal movement. The mind rests without seeking, clear and receptive. In this still absorption, awakening feels grounded in intimate, present as simplicity, openness, and unforced divinity. And relax. The next asana is Kurmasana Pancha, tortoise pose 5. From the Yoga Nirnaya of Sundaradeva that says Kurmasanam Nama Palo Pashvayo Prasadya Hastau Chaprishte Badhva Kurmavadvijambhet. In this asana, you're going to keep your feet together, knees outside, legs in the same position. As you bring your hands underneath your knees and clasp your hands behind your back, In the Kurma Mudra, drawing the senses inwards, becoming still and withdrawn like a tortoise in its shell, Divachula Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, gaze towards your nose with a japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashoham. Visualize yourself as a gentle turtle drawing inward into your protective shell. Feel the quiet strength and deep wisdom of retreat, allowing you to rest, heal, and reconnect with your true self. Embrace this peaceful inward journey, letting calm and clarity blossom within, readying you for renewal. And relax. The next asana is Simhasana Chaturuttaranga, lion pose 4 progression from the trill core that says Hastatale Guhyasthane Nidhaya Katimukshipet Jnana Prishtam Bhuja Bhayam Samnikarshya Vyaman Samacharet. So now you're keeping your hands flat on the ground in front of your thighs. Lift your thighs. Lift your thighs off the ground while they are on top of your arms. Doing the Vaishnavi Mudra, Jiva Jalaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, gaze towards your nose with a japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a fierce, powerful lion in the moment of attack. Feel the surge of a raw energy, fearless courage, and unstoppable strength flooding your body. Your focus sharpens, instincts heighten, every muscle moves with precision and purpose. Embrace this intense power within you, channeling boldness and determination to overcome any obstacle in your path. And relax. The next asana is Utthita Kurmasana, raised tortoise pose from the Yoga Nirnaya of Sundaradeva that says Utthita Kurmasanam Nama Pado Prishta Prasare Hastauja Purataha Udaram Bhumerurdhvam Dharayan Kurmodhritariva. So in this asana, you're going to be bringing your balance onto your legs and lifting your whole body onto your arms, lifting your whole body off the ground with the legs extended straight. In Utthita Kurmasana, doing the Jivachala Kumbhaka Mula Bandha, gazing towards your nose with a japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, as you visualize yourself as a wise turtle rising steadily out of the water, drawn by instinct for renewal and purpose. Feel the gentle transformation as you emerge onto land, guided by a deeper calling, whether to rest, bask in warmth, or nurture new beginnings. Embrace this journey with the between worlds, embodying adaptability, calm strength, and the courage to follow your path wherever it leads. And relax. The next asana is Shastrikasana Purvanga, dagger pose preliminary, from the Trul Core that says Uttanashayi Bhuyah Padatala Chaturdha Samyojayet Bhu Sthita Bhujajanudeshaihi Tatsnam Kaye Bhyasam Samacharet. So here you're going to be lay on your back with your feet together, knees bent, allowing the knees to fall naturally wide apart. Extend your arms overhead with the palms pressed together in the Anjali Mudra. Ujjayi Kumbhaka, contracting the throat, making the sound of an ocean. Clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a sharp, gleaming dagger, precise, focused, and unwavering. Feel the clarity and determination driving your purpose. Ability to cut through obstacles and uncertainty with disciplined strength. Allow this powerful energy to fill you, embodying courage, discernment, and the ability to act swiftly and decisively in every moment. In Shastrikasana. And relax. The next asana is Shastrikasana Uttaranga, dagger pose progression. From the Trul Core that says Trishikha Agre Sthapayitva Sokshepam Samacharet Shwasa Nirodha Visargo Saptadha Kritva Sthiram Tishthet. Next, in this you're going to lay on your back. Bring your hands onto the ground behind you, feet together. As you push your hips off the ground, doing the Ujjayi Kumbhaka Mula Bandha, gaze inwards in the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a slender, resilient dagger, forged through challenge, refined by inner fire. Sense the protective strength and clear intent you carry. Ability to severe negativity, defend what matters. Feel this focused energy awaken courage and precision within you, empowering you to face adversities with unwavering resolve. And relax. The next asana is Utkatasana Trini, intense pose 3. From the Yogasana Jaina that says Utkatasana. So now you're going to bring your knees on the ground, toes tucked beneath your sitting bones. Spread your legs out wide, resting your hands on the respective knees. Lift your knees off the ground, balancing on your toes. Keep your hands on the respective knees. Ujjayi Kumbhaka Mula Bandha. Gaze forward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualizing the fierce form of Shiva, manifesting as Lord Rudra in your inner space. Storm-eyed, trident wielding, dissolving illusions with compassionate ferocity. See yourself steady and grounded amid tempests, like Shivarudra, embodying raw strength, unyielding civility, transformative fury, and unshakable will, converting primal efforts into blissful, liberating power. And relax. The next asana is Meena Asana, the fish pose. From the Naradiya Samhita that says Meena Asana. Now, continue to keep your body in the same position, hands on the knees. As you do the Shambhavi Mudra Ujjayi Kumbhaka, suck your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Continue to do the Mula Bandha. With the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, visualize fluid grace, adaptable, resilient, intuitive, through instinctual navigation and life's flowing depths. Ground minimal awareness, sharp, even. Breath flows like water over gills, sustaining calm alertness. Prana circulates through legs, spine, core with retention, sharpening balance, quiet strength. Body lifted, responsive, never rigid. Mind mirrors this awake, adaptable, present and poised equilibrium and amid motion in Meenasana. And relax. The next is Gavasiddhasana, the coward up pose from the Naradiya Samhita, which says Gavasiddha Asana. So continue to balance on your toes with your knees apart, keeping your hand on your knees. Do the Shambhavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. With the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, visualize yourself settled like a perfect guardian of stillness, body rooted, supported on fertile ground, asking nothing. Breath flows slowly. Circulating warmth through the hips, core retention, deepens prana downward, consolidating strength, palms open upward, receptive, unmoving, mind calm, sustained, complete, holding presence without striving and enduring steadiness. The next asana is Ramanathasana, Rama's Lord pose, from Naradiya Samhita that says Ramanathasana. Ramanathasana. Now in the kneeling position with your knees off the ground, place your palms together, keeping your elbows straight, rotating towards your right side. Do in the Namaskara Mudra, do the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Bring your chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha, gazing downwards with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize embodying Rama's balanced strength, unwavering Guru devotion, and fearless asceticism, holding steady through tension, expressing calm authority, aligned with inner dharma. Awareness anchors resolve amid challenges. The mind reflects this calm with an effort, centered in quiet clarity. And relax. The next asana is Girivaranathasana, Mountain Lord pose, from the Naradiya Samhita that says Girivaranathasana. So sit, bring your knees off the ground, bring your palms together above your head and rotate towards your right side. Ujjayi Kumbhaka Mula Bandha, gazing upward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a mountain lord, rooted deeply yet rising effortlessly. Lower body firm, unwavering, while upper body ascends, gently turns like a peak meeting sky. Breath flows quietly, supporting stillness with an effort. Upward gaze expands awareness towards spaciousness. Held form transforms movement into unshakable composure in Girivaranathasana. And relax. The next asana is Ramanathasana on the other side. Continue to balance on your toes from the Naradiya Samhita that says Ramanatha Asana. And from here, you're bringing your hands up above your head, bringing your chin to the chest, looking downwards as you turn towards your left side. Do the Ujjayi Kumbhaka Jalandhara Bandha. With the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself embodying Rama's balance, strength, unwavering Guru devotion, fearless asceticism, holding steady through tension, expressing calm authority, aligned with inner dharma, awareness in anchors a resolve amid challenge. The mind reflects this calm within effort and centered in quiet clarity. And the next asana is Girivaranatha Asana on the other side. From the Naradiya Samhita, which says Girivaranatha Asana. In the same position, gaze upwards, relaxing the Jalandhara Bandha, only the Mula Bandha. Ujjayi Kumbhaka Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you visualize yourself as a mountain lord, rooted deeply yet rising effortlessly, lower body firm and wavering while upper ascends, gently turned like a peak meeting sky. Breath flows quietly, supporting stillness with an effort. Upward gaze expands awareness towards spaciousness. Held form transform movement into unshakable composure. and relax. The next asana is Shastrikasana, the dagger pose. From the Trul Core that says Padangushthau Samyamya Karadvandam Shirshe Nidhaya Kunchitajanukonai Prasarita Parshvasthatyang Grahyagre. So now you're going to be pressing your toes together, rising yourself, holding yourself above the ground, and bring your hands in the Anjali Mudra above your head. Ujjayi Kumbhaka Uddiyana Bandha, sucking in your stomach with the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshvoham. Visualize yourself as a tall, imposing dagger standing firm and unshakable, radiate strength, protection, and wavering presence, cutting through doubt with commanding clarity. This monumental energy empowering you to stand on your ground, embodying resilience and decisive purpose in all that you do. And relax. The next asana is Garudasana Pancha from the Yogasana Jaina that says Garudasana, the eagle pose 5. So here you're going to come to a standing position with your feet grounded and your spine long. Lean your chest forward slightly, keeping your back broad and steady. Place your palms flat on your upper back with the little fingers touching, creating a stable base. Lifting your elbows upwards, doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshvoham. As you visualize an eagle standing high on a mountain ledge, still alert and completely at ease with a vast space around it. Feel height without tension, confidence without aggression, and a broad awareness that sees clearly in all directions. Rest in the quality of Garuda, commanding presence, sharp perception, quiet authority that comes from knowing your position and not needing to prove it. And relax. The next asana is Padangushthasana, big toe hold pose from the Yoga Nirnaya of Sundaradeva that says Padangushtham Karabhyam Grahitordhvam Prasarayet Padangushthasana Proktam Sarvanadi Vishodhanam. Here stand tall with your feet hip width apart, hinge forward to fold your body down, holding the prana mudra, index and middle fingers around the big toes, trying to bring your forehead down. Doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka Mula Bandha, gaze towards your nose with a japa Om Nithyananda Parameshvoham. As you visualize all of the energy channels in your body from head to toes flowing smoothly and powerfully, feeling vitality and mental clarity, expanding within as tension dissolves, inner strength awakens. Embrace this deep sense of energy and purity, supporting a perfectly healthy body and mind in Padangushthasana. And relax. The next asana is Dvijasanam, the twice buoyant pose. From the Malla Purana that says Dvijasanam Apyatra Kukkuttasanam Uttamam Phadaguptasanam Chaiva Garudasanam Evacha. So stand on your right leg, left leg, stand on your right leg, lift your left leg up and clasp your hands behind your back in the Parashu Mudra. And then straighten out the left leg towards your side. Doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and the Japa Om Nithyananda Parameshvoham. Visualize yourself with a balance of strength, grace and transformation. You embody spiritual rebirth and awakening. Rising steadily on one leg, you release the past and embrace renewal. Standing tall with open chest, steady gaze, embodying patience, mental strength and the beauty of growth. And relax. The next asana is Ekapada Shirshasana Dve, leg behind the head pose 2, from the Yoga Nirnaya of Sundaradeva that says Ekapada Shirshasana Nama Ekam Padam Shirasi Samsthapya Aparam Padam Bhumo Stapayitva Samam Tishthet. So from a standing position, you're going to be bringing one leg behind your neck, palms together in the Anjali Mudra in front of your heart center. Clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshvoham. Visualize yourself embodying yogic mastery and openness, feel deep flexibility, strength, and concentrated awareness. Expanding within, experience the liberation of old patterns, a sense of spiritual awakening, and joyful balance, aligning body, mind, and spirit in harmony and self-acceptance in Ekapada Shirshasana Dve. And relax. The next asana is Apanasana Dve, downward wind pose 2. From the Yogasana Jaina that says Apanasana. So continue to keep one leg behind your head with your hands in the Namaskara Mudra in front of your heart center. Doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize excess wind and agitation moving downward out of the system like pressure slowly releasing from the body. Feel stability increase as scattered energy settles into the legs and ground beneath you. Rest the quality of apana moving cleanly downward, leaving the mind quieter, the body light and balanced, steady without strain. In Apanasana Dve. And relax. The next asana is Dvijasanam Dve on the other side. The twice born pose repeated on the other side from the Malla Purana that says Dvijasanam apyatra Kukkuttasanam uttamam Phadaguptasanam chaiva Garudasanam evacha. The right leg and straightening the right leg up and straight. In Dvijasanam Dve, do the Parshamudra, hands clasped, Sahaja Kumbhaka Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself with the balance of strength, grace, and transformation, embodying spiritual rebirth and awakening. Rising steadily on one leg, release the past, embrace renewal. Standing tall with open chest, steady gaze, embodying patience, mental strength, and the beauty of growth. And relax. As we repeat Ekapada Shirshasana Dve on the other side from the Yoga Nirnaya of Sundaradeva that says Ekapada Shirshasana Nama Ekam Padam Samsthapya Aparam Param Bhumo Padam Bhumo Sthapayitva Samam Tishthet. Raising onto your left leg, bringing your right leg behind your neck, the hands in the Anjali Mudra, doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself embodying yogic mastery and openness. Feel deep flexibility, strength, and concentrated awareness expanding within. Experience the liberation of old patterns, a sense of spiritual awakening and joyful balance, aligning the body, mind, and spirit in harmony and self-acceptance. And release. Downward wind pose on the other side from the Yogasana Jaina that says Apana Asana. And bring one foot behind the opposite shoulder, slowly releasing from the body. Feel stability increase as scattered energy settles into the legs and ground beneath you. Rest in the quality of Apana, moving cleanly downward, leaving the mind quieter, the body lighter and balanced, steady without strain. And relax. The next asana is Vama Shuddha Padasana, left side purified foot pose. And from the Yogasana Jaina that says Vama Shuddha Padasana. Here, balance on your right leg, lifting your left leg forward, leg straight, and bring your hands in the Namaskara Mudra in front of your heart center. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you visualize yourself standing, foot being washed clean from the inside out, old heaviness draining away, fresh steadiness rising up the leg. Inhale, feel a clear current moving through the ankle, knee, hip, tightening your balance like a well-set foundation. Exhale, letting the distractions drop away as if rinsed off in Vama Shuddha Padasana. And relax. The next asana is Gavakshasana, cow's eye pose. From the Yogasana Jaina that says Gavaksha Asanam. Here, balance on your left foot, bringing the right foot towards the inner thigh and bend down. Soften the standing knee, bending the deep steadiness, patience, and a grounded, non-threatening presence that remains balanced no matter what moves around it. In Gavakshasana. And relax. The next asana is Shunyasana Uttaranga, the void pose progression. From the Yoga Chintamani that says Karadvayam Mushti Badhva Tatah Prithivyam Samsthapyantariksham Utthapya Laksham Rate Diti. So what you're going to do now is cross your body over to the left side. Crossing your body over to your left side, the right elbow comes towards the left thigh. Bend your right foot to come above the left knee. Bending your right foot to come above your left knee, while the left foot extends straight out towards the side. Bring your weight forward, balancing on your hands. Gaze towards your nose, your being, grounding you in strength and spacious awareness. And relax. The next is Dakshina Shuddha Padasana, the right side purified foot pose. From the Yoga Jaina that says Dakshina Shuddha Padasanam. Now stand on your right leg this time with your left leg extended forward in front of you. Hands in the Namaskara Mudra in front of your heart center. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as the standing foot being washed clean from the inside out, old heaviness draining away, fresh steadiness raising up through the leg. Inhale and feel a clear movement moving through a current movement through the ankle, knee, and hip, tightening your balance like a well set foundation. Exhale, let distractions drop away as if rinsed off. Let Dakshina Shuddha, mental and emotional clarity happen. One pointed gaze, steady breath, and a calm, stable center. And relax. The next asana is Gavakshasana on the other side. The cow eyes right foot, bringing your left leg in towards the right thigh, leaning forward and down, hands in the Namaskara Mudra. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you visualize yourself seeing through the eye of a cow without aggression or fear, notice a deep receptive awareness spreading through you, softening the nervous system while staying fully alert and tensions dissolve. Embrace deep steadiness, patience, and a grounded, non-threatening presence, remaining balanced no matter what moves around it. And relax. As we do the Shunyasana Uttaranga on the other side, the progression of the void pose on the other side, from the Yoga Chintamani that says, Karadvayam Mushti Badhva Tatah Prithivyam Samsthapyantariksham Uthapya Laksham Rate Diti. This time, crossing your whole body over towards your right side, bring your left foot cross your body over to your left side, bringing the left heel on the top of the right thigh. Bring your left hand outside of the right knee and Mudra Sahaja Kumbhaka Mula Bandha, gaze towards your nose. Your mind is a clear, boundless sky free of distraction. Your body a vast space within, expanding gently with each breath. Sense the power of limitless possibility flowing steadily through your being, grounding you in strength and spacious awareness. And relax. The next asana is Bhagasana, the fortunate pose, from the Yoga Chintamani that states, Padadvayasya pashyagre linga bhumau stridam nyaset shanair utthaya hastabhyam dhritva bhumim tatah punaha. Here, come to a deep squat position, bringing both your feet firmly on the ground. Raise up, supporting your weight, bringing both your hands in the Namaskara Mudra, pushing your knees out wide. Doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka, clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha, gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you visualize yourself radiating openness, gratitude, and abundance, feel luck and positive energy flowing towards you as your heart opens to receive blessings. Embrace the sense of being favored by life, confident and ready for new opportunities and joyful experiences. And relax. The next asana is Utpidasana, the press pose, from the Shri Tattva Nidhi that says, Pashni unnate kritva sphigaujanutulya avanmaya utpidasanamidam pidasanamiti. So now sit with your feet wide apart and heels farther than the shoulder width. Raise off the ground, raising onto the tips of your toes. Sitting in a controlled squat, spine erect, hands in the bring the index finger and thumb together on top of your knees in the Bindu Mudra, doing the Samavritti Kumbhaka. Inhale through the nose, exhale evenly, maintaining rhythmic breath without strain. The Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, gaze forward. Visualize yourself grounded firmly as a temple pillar, existing for thousands of years. Feel a dynamic alchemical process where compression and expansion unite within you, channeling vitality, balance, energetic awakening through your core and lower body. And relax. The next asana is Pani Mukta Drumasana, free hand tree pose. From the Yoga Asana Jaina that says Pani Mukta Drumasanam. Here you're going to be bringing your palms wide apart, leaning your forehead down and raising your feet up into an inverted position. If you are a female body on your monthly cycle, please avoid doing the inverted pose. Doing this asana, do not do this asana. Here, doing the Samavritti Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha with the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a tall tree standing on smooth rock with no roots visible anywhere, yet still effortlessly upright through every gust of wind. Feel your stability coming not from deep anchors but from a wide, quiet contact with the ground, like a soft, steady pressure spreading through the whole underside of your body. And relax. Next asana is Matsyendrasana Trini, Lord of the Fishes pose 3. From the Naradiya Samhita that says Matsyendrasana Trini. Now, here you're going to again come into an inverted pose with your hands wide apart, doing the Samavritti Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself like Matsyendra, hidden beneath existence's vast shimmering ocean depths, attentively overhearing Shiva's secret, esoteric teachings to Parvati amid profound cosmic stillness. Quiet receptive awareness receives transformative wisdom directly unforced, timeless, eternally liberating and awakening inner kundalini in Matsyendrasana Trini. The next asana is Ardhasana, the half-seated pose from the Malla Purana that says Karuma asanam api shreshtam dardurasanam uchyate gajasanam samuddishtam tatordhasanam uchyate. So in Ardhasana, you're going to be bringing your left foot down underneath you and the right foot over towards the left thigh, palms facing down on top of the knees, doing the Apakarshaka Kumbhaka, partially closing the nostril and doing the inhalation and exhalation. Doing the Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum with the gaze towards your third eye and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji, in your inner space. Meditate upon the feet of the Guru. Feel Swamiji's presence liberating you from bondage and suffering. Rejoice in the space of eternal bliss and union in Ardhasana. The next asana is Dakshina Chaturamsha Padasana. From the Yogasana Jaina that says Dakshina Chaturamsha Padasana, the right quarter foot pose. So now you're going to be stacking your knees over each other with the legs folding towards the sides of the hips. Keeping your spine tall, keep your hands to rest lightly against your lower abdomen. Doing the Apakarshaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha, gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you visualize your lower body organizing itself with precision, as if every part knows its exact place and role, feel the center of gravity settling cleanly into the lower abdomen, creating control without rigidity. Less in the quality of Dakshina, right order and right proportion, where grounded clarity replaces excess movement and stability feels natural and contained. And relax. The next asana is Charapati Asana, tattered pose, from the Naradiya Samhita that says Charapati Asana. In this asana, you keep your legs in the same position. Place the back of your hands on the respective hips, palms facing outwards. Spine tall, Apakarshaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize grounded patience, rhythmic precision, unhurried power, quiet reliability, resilient focus, and steady endurance honed through tireless repetition. Like a swinging axe with deliberate force, each action you take carves clarity from raw effort. Your body aligns in poised readiness, breath measured, mind unshaken by endless labor. In Charapati Asana. And relax. The next asana is Govindasana, the Lord of the Cows pose, from the Naradiya Samhita that says Govinda Asana. So keep your knees in the same position, keeping your palms on the hands on the thighs, palms facing upwards, spine tall, shoulders expanded. Do the Shambhavi Mudra. Apakarshaka Kumbhaka, partially closing the nose, doing the inhalation and holding. Doing the Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself seated as calm guardians, steady, unhurried, holding your space. Breath nourishes deeply like sustenance. Energy gathers softly at base, rising evenly through spine. Mind rests watchful, compassionate. Tension dissolves into trust. Effort becomes quiet responsibility. Strength protective, sustaining authoritative. And relax. The next asana is Lauli Asana, the internal wave pose from the Yoga Karnika that says Sarvanga Chalana Deva Kundali Shakti Chalanam Chalana At Kundali Devyas Chetana Sa Bhavet Prabho. Keep your legs in the same position, bringing your hands into the Prana Mudra with the Shakti Chalana Mudra, holding on to your toes. Awaken the base energy with steady intent, drawing prana upward through the spine. Continue the Pakarshaka Kumbhaka. Suck your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Gaze towards your nose with a japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize your Kundalini awakening from the base of your spine. See wave-like movements stimulating digestion, energizing your entire body by activating the internal fire within. Feel this purifying, revitalizing energy flowing through you, enhancing your vitality, clarity, and resilience as you cultivate deep inner strength and balanced power in Lavli Asana. And relax. The next asana is Janu Prerahanasana, the knee shift pose from the Tulkhor that says Janupi Idanam Kritva Madhyam Savya Dakshinam Prerayet. Here, keep your hands holding on to the respective toes with the index and middle finger in the Prana Mudra. Keep your legs in the same position as you lower yourself down towards your thigh, your chest and knees, forehead down. Continue the Apakarshaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize your Kundalini as a sacred flame being ignited by a spinning stick, creating glowing embers to awaken a powerful fire deep within. Feel this friction gently release tension from your base, sparking a radiant fire of bliss within. Embrace this nourishing warmth and light, embodying fluidity, strength, and vibrant balance as your inner fire burns bright and steady. And relax. The next asana is Pada Samyukta Parivrittihi Asana, cross-leg turn pose. From the Tulkhor that says Kunchayitva Hastatale Niveshya Grivam Adhikam Parivartayet. So keep your knees crossed one over the other. Here, cross your hands in front of you, holding the opposite toes in the Prana Mudra with the index and middle fingers. Continue the Apakarshaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha. Gaze towards the side in the Parshva Drishti with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize your Kundalini awakening along your spine, gently flowing upwards as you sit with your legs crossed, twisting gracefully to one side. Feel this energizing your core, stimulating digestion, improving spinal mobility, embracing this sense of openness and vibrant energy. Embody clarity, balance, strength, and renewed vitality. And relax. The next asana is Ganeshasana, Ganesha pose from the Yoga Chintamani that says Gomukhe samsitam kritva pashnivyatyasya yugmake tatra shivanikam sthapya Ganeshasana miritam. So keeping your legs in the same position. With the Prana Mudra, you're going to be holding on to the opposite toes, crossing your hands behind you. Do the Apakarshaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you gaze towards your nose, visualize a fierce, focused energy igniting within you like Shiva's arrow piercing through inertia. This energy dissolves laziness and sleepiness, awakening a sharp clarity and unstoppable drive. Feel your body and mind enlivened with strength, determination, ready to overcome obstacles and move with purposeful vitality. And relax. The next asana is Gomukhasana Trini, the cow face pose 3 from the Hataratnavali that says Bhairavam Kamadahanam Panipatram cha Karmukam Swastikam Gomukham Veeram Mandukam Marakatasanam. Continue to keep your knees crossed one over the other. Raise your elbows upwards, crossing the hands behind your back, holding on to the opposite shoulders. Apakarshaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you visualize yourself embodying the gentle awareness of a cow's face, soft wide eyes open to the world with calm patience. Your senses expanded like a wide receptive gaze, taking in detail and space with ease. Feel your awareness deepen, your heart soften, embracing openness, nurturing strength, and quiet attentiveness flowing through your entire being in Gomukhasana Trini. And relax. The next asana is Gomukhasana Chatwari, cow face pose 4 from the Hataratnavali that states Siddham Padmam Tatha Saimham Bhadram Vajram Cha Muktakam Guptam Gomukham Ekam Cha Veeram Swastikam Eva Cha. Here, you're raising your right elbow and the right hand behind your back, clasping onto the left hand fingers from below. Keep your spine upright, doing the Apakarshaka Kumbhaka. Mula Bandha, gaze towards your third eye with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a gentle, intelligent cow, embodying calm patience, deep nurturing care, and grounded strength. With watchful awareness, open to your surroundings with steady, kind eyes. Quiet resilience helps you navigate challenges with grace. Feel yourself embody this blend of thoughtful intelligence, emotional depth, and peaceful steadiness flowing calm through your practice and your life. And relax. The next asana is Shuddhasana Adhvasana, pure path pose, Shuddha Adhvasana. From the Yogasana Jaina that says Shuddhadhvasanam. Now, lay on your back with your legs extended, body relaxed. Stretch both your arms overhead, resting the backs of your hands on the ground. Allow your shoulders to soften. Do the Kevala Mudra, Kevala Kumbhaka, allowing the breath to pause naturally. And do the Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum. Gaze towards your third eye with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself lying on a clear, unobstructed path with nothing to avoid, resist, or correct. Feel the body align naturally as effort dissolves and direction becomes obvious without thought. Rest in Shuddha Adhva, the pure way, where clarity replaces confusion. Movement becomes unnecessary and awareness remains clean, open, and at ease. And relax. The next asana is Shivasana, Shiva's pose. Lay on your stomach. This is from the Kaulanyana Nirnaya, which says Udaram bhutale nyasya prishtham vakritam anchitam phanamivothitam murdhni hastaudharayata shivam. From here, lay on your belly with the legs extended. Place your hands behind your head with your elbows wide. Engage your back and core, lifting your chest off the ground, keeping your thighs and feet pressing down. Doing the Shambhavi Mudra, Rechaka Kumbhaka, prolonged exhalations. Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum, gaze forward with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as the very cobra wrapped around Shiva's neck, the protective hood of a serpent, guarding, focusing and channeling the powerful cosmic energy which you adorn and protect. Sense the inner sacred serpent energy awakening beneath your spine, steady and alive as you remain deeply rooted yet alert, embodying Shiva's serene and transcendent presence. And relax. The next final asana is Shavasana Chatwari, corpse pose 4, from the Bhairava Yamala Charya Pada that states Shavarupam Swadeham tu Sambhibhavya Susambhramam Tatre Valilayah Karya Pranapana Vilasataha. Lay on your back with your palms towards the side. Do continue the Kevala Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. With the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, visualize your body as a sacred offering to death, surrendering reverently. Breath slows gently, merging into silent wave. Each exhale deepens release, tension, thoughts, attachments, emptied breath by breath. Sense dissolution beyond form, identity. Only pure spaciousness remains, vast, still, and infinite.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Paramaशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् Paramaशिवोऽहम् 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 ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Yes, so congratulations to all of you. All of you have successfully completed today's Nithyananda Yoga. We have done 100 asanas in the Chaturtiya Vinyasa Krama, second part. Thank you all for joining, and I know all of you would have enjoyed today's yoga, so please do give a like for the video, share it with your friends and family who you know need yoga in their life too. Subscribe so that you don't miss any upcoming happenings. And also, if you are more interested to know more about Kailasa, if you want to get the personalized yoga training in the physical program, the Paramashiva Sena, please do scan the QR code that is on screen. And with this, let us offer our gratitude at Swamiji's feet and conclude the yoga with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Harihi Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everyone, Nithyanandam, and see you tomorrow.